Football is the world's most beloved sport, watched by billions across the globe. But behind the noise of the stadium and the passion of the fans, there's a hidden world. One where goal can be bought, referees influenced, and entire matches manipulated by organized crime. This is the story of how the Mafia fixes football matches.
Across the continent, young people have become ideal targets for global betting companies.
Gambling is used extensively all over the world to launder money.
During March Madness alone, Americans will gamble an estimated $3 billion, and there are live sports every day. The gamblers wage on NBA playoffs, football, baseball, and for some, addiction is a real and acute problem.
Football is more than just a sport, it's a multi-billion-dollar industry. And behind it all, there is one powerful force: gambling. Today, sports betting is estimated over $1 trillion annually. Most of it legal, much of it hidden in underground markets. Where there's money, there's organized crime.
In 2018, the Supreme Court overturned a law that bans sports betting in most places in America.
With 21st century technology, the punter doesn't really know what's going on. And behind the scenes, there's all of this maths going on that analyzes your betting and ensures the company wins. It will always win.
A decision that has led to our lives today, which is waking up and being absolutely waterboarded by sports gambling advertising.
America's #1 sportsbook.
FanDuel Casino.
FanDuel.
Free chicken dinners with FanDuel Casino.
Sportsbook.
BetMGM. What do you want from your sportsbook?
Mafias realized something simple. If you can control the outcome of a football match, even just a small event, you can print passive money, which is risk-free and guaranteed.
My name is Moses Swaibu. I was involved in match fixing as a professional footballer. This is how crime works.
So how does a fix actually works?
The times I went to collect money or to handle some of the funds, I'd literally go into the restaurant, get a few takeaway bags, and that could have been 50 grand in that bag wrapped up in like boxes. When you're so deeply involved in something, you're in your own world, because the last thing I'm thinking about, am I gonna get caught? I felt so empty at that time, it made me so cold, and it just got deeper and deeper.
You have to understand that it follows a pattern. Step 1. Target the vulnerable. Lower league players earning a fraction of superstar salaries, referees under pressure, or even club officials deep in debt. In short, fixers look for anyone who is vulnerable, financially, professionally, or personally, and exploit them to control matches for profit.
The first time I was approached, I believe I was 19 or 20 at Lincoln City. Delroy Facey, who was my teammate at the time, he had played in the Premier League, and he identified himself as he's the person paying everybody the money, and all he said was, hey, you guys need to lose. When I first saw the 60,000, it was in euros. So when he actually put the money on the bed, he actually said to one of the players, you can go and sleep with it, let me know how you feel in the morning.
Step 2. The approach. Sometimes it's a friendly offer. A quick payout may be $10,000 for conceding a corner. Other times it's darker. Threats to family or debts collected at gunpoint.
When you look at spot fixing and match fixing, even though they're very much similar things, you need to look at the way the betting markets are operating. So for example, spot fixing can look like, all I want you to do is get a yellow card in the first 10 minutes, then you can play normal. It's much easier to spot fix than it is to match fix. So we actually spot fixed a lot more than we match fixed. And if you include a yellow and red card, that can be anything from 5 to 10 grand. So you don't actually have to win or lose a game.
Step 3. The manipulation. This could mean a referee awarding a soft penalty, a goalkeeper letting in an easy goal, or simply the timing of the first throw-in. It's not always about deciding who wins or loses. More often it's spot fixing subtle movements, almost invisible to the crowds, yet it worked to the betting syndicates.
Or if he turns around and they say, well, we need you guys to concede between 70 and 80 minutes, that game may be tight, but then what I realized, oh well, he's actually got the other team as well.
Once the script is set, the money flows. Fixers spread bets across dozens of accounts, often in Asian markets where regulation is weaker. A sudden surge of bets on the first yellow card in the 10th minute, in a low-tier game. That's kind of anomaly that sets off alarms for investigators. Groups like Sport Radar monitor over 600,000 matches a year, flagging suspicious betting patterns, and often that's the first sign a fix has taken place. Over the years, some of the sport's darkest secrets have been exposed.
I never bought Chitra, but Chan Sankaran and Ganeshesh, I believe, they got 5 years. Delroy served 2.5 years in prison. He was convicted with me on the second trial. And Michael Boateng served 16 months a year before I went to prison. We both got 16 months. I done 4 months in prison, 4 months on the HDC tag. Then the rest of my sentence was outside on license. You know what, this might sound controversial, yeah, but I think getting a prison sentence is just a word. Being rehabilitated is what we're looking for here.
Germany 2005. Referee Robert Hauser admitted to taking bribes from a Croatian betting ring. He manipulated penalties and red cards and was jailed.
Staatsanwaltschaft, auch unabhängig vom Antrag der Verteidigung. Das hat das Gericht getan. Insoweit die Anträge und das, was ausgeurteilt wurde, nicht übereinstimmen, wird die Staatsanwaltschaft prüfen, ob gegen das Urteil Rechtsmittel eingelegt werden oder nicht.
Italy 2006. The infamous Calciopoli scandal. Juventus executive Luciano orchestrated referee appointments to favor his club. Juventus was relegated, title stripped, and Italian football's reputation left in ruins. Turkey 2011. The Fenerbahce scandal saw club president Aziz jailed, accused of orchestrating bribes to secure results. These are just the high-profile names. 100 more players, officials, and referees have been banned, imprisoned, or fined in these illegal cases. Authorities haven't stayed silent. Interpol and Europol launched global task forces working with FIFA and UEFA,
teaming up with Interpol for the first time to combat match fixing. As part of the Interpol FIFA Training, Education and Prevention Program, 200 representatives from 50 countries and 20 international organizations gathered in Rome to further discuss strategies to detect and counteract the methods being used by criminal networks which generate billions in illegal betting every year.
Sport Radar and similar watchdogs now scan every betting market in real time. Leagues run integrity workshops for players, teaching them to resist fixers. But the reality for every case exposed, dozens remains in the shadows. The truth is, what we see is just the surface, the rest stays hidden. Every time a player takes a bribe or referee sells a penalty, something greater than money is lost. Trust. Trust in sport, trust in fair competition. Because if we can't believe what we see on the pitch, then football, the beautiful game, becomes nothing more than theatre directed by criminals.